Welcome to video lecture series on Fortran. In last video, we have seen a program to understand how file input and output works. To see that video, please find link on I button. In this video, we are going to see what is control statement, what are the various control statement available in Fortran, and arithmetic if in detail. So let's start. Now, control statement means these are the statements which are capable to transfer control from one statement to another depending upon the conditions. Now, various control statement available in Fortran is if statement, go to statement, do while statement, then do statement, continue statement, stop statement, call, and return. Out of these 8, first 4 statements are very important, which is if, go to, do, and do while statement. We will see it one by one. Now first statement is if statement. Now if statement has 3 different types: arithmetic if, logical if, and block if. Now these statements are conditional statement, and depending upon the condition they execute a statement or group of statement. So from these 3, arithmetic if statement, logical if statement, and block if statement, today we are going to see arithmetic if. Now arithmetic if statement, this statement is used for conditional transfer of control depending upon the arithmetic or numeric expression or result of arithmetic or numeric expression. Its syntax is if in parenthesis in bracket arithmetic expression, then n1, n2, and n3. Now we have seen arithmetic expression. One of the example of arithmetic expression is a plus b is equals to, right, where plus is arithmetic operator and a and b are operands, right. Now result of this 2, on result of this 2 it will depend whether it will execute statement number 1, statement number 2, or statement number 3. Now if the result of this arithmetic expression is negative or is less than 1, it will execute n1. If the result is negative, it will execute n1. If result is exactly 0, then it will execute n2. Okay, and if result is positive, means greater than 1, then it will execute n3, right. So again we will repeat, syntax is if in bracket arithmetic expression n1, n2, and n3, and depending upon the answer of this arithmetic expression, if this is negative it will execute n1, if it is 0 it will execute n2, and if it is less than greater than 1, then it will means positive, then it will execute n3. Here we have seen that whenever it is a logical condition, we use a shape which is of diamond shape, right. We have seen this in flow diagram. Now here the control is transferred, so control is transferred to n1 when arithmetic expression is less than 0. Less than 0 means negative, right. It is transferred to n2 when arithmetic expression is equals to 0, when AE is equals to 0, right, and it will transfer to n3 when arithmetic expression is greater than 0. So this is how arithmetic if works. Now this is flowchart, and using this flowchart we will try to write a program to find out the relation between two numbers. Okay, so we will start program, then we will take input from the user of two numbers. So for input we will use chamfered rectangle, that is x, y. Then from the result of x minus y. Now let us consider that this is x, okay, and this is y. So for example, x is 2 and y is 1. So result of x minus y will be 2 minus 1 is equals to 1, that is positive. If x is 1 and y is 2, then result will be minus 1, okay, and if both are 2, then result will be 0, right? So we will use this logic. So when the result of this is positive, it means x is greater than y. It means x is greater than y. When result of x minus y is negative, it means y is greater than x, okay, and if result is 0, it means both x and y are equal. So we will make use of this logic. So what we did, we write down the arithmetic expression x minus y, and depending upon the result we will display the output. Now if our answer is less than 0, it means what? If answer is less than 0 means negative, x is less than y, means x is smaller than y. If our answer is exactly equals to 0, then x is equals to y, and if our answer is positive, it means x is greater than y, and then stop. So using this flowchart, with the help of this flowchart, we will try to write the program. So let us open Fortran. So we will start with program and name of program as AIF. AIF means arithmetic if, and then at last end program. Okay, so here we will write down write program to find relation between two numbers. Okay, so we are writing a program to find relation between two numbers. Again we will write down write and we will ask user to enter value of say a and b. So enter value of a and b, right? So now once user will read this statement, he will enter, and to store it we will use read, and let us say a comma b, or we can use x comma y also. Since we have seen the example xy, we can make use of xy also. Now it will store value x and y. Now let us write down if statement. So if arithmetic expression means x minus y, right? Syntax of if is if in parenthesis x minus y, and then statement number. So let's just say 100 comma 200 comma 300. Now depending upon the result of this arithmetic expression, it will transfer control to 100, 200 or 300, right? If the answer is negative, it will transfer to 100. If answer is equals to, it will transfer to 200, and if answer is positive, it will transfer to 300. Now when answer is negative, when x is less than y, we know that. When answer is 0, when x is equals to y, and when answer is positive, when x is greater than y. And we want this relation, whether x is less than, equals to, or greater than y. Okay, so now we will enter, and here we will write down 100, 200 and 300. These are statement numbers. Okay, so in front of 100 we will write down write. So what should be in the write statement of 100? It will transfer control to 100 when x is less than y, means when answer is negative, right? So I will write down here, since we have given a and b, so I will write down here, or let us change here, enter value of x and y. Okay, so there will not be any confusion. So we'll write down here x is smaller than y, right? Now when it will transfer to this 200, when x is equals to y. So let me copy this and paste it here. X is equals to y, and when it transferred to 300, when answer is positive, means x is greater than y. Right? And let me put a blank read statement here. Fine. So now we will try to run the program. Okay. So let us run the program. Now the first statement is program to find relation between two numbers. Enter value of x and y. Let us enter value of x as say 10 and y as 20. So what will be the relation? X is less than y. So I am inserting y as 20. I got x is smaller than y also. I got x is equals to y also. I got x is greater than y also. Okay, fine. So remember, when x is less than y, we got all these three values. Okay, we will try to run once again. And now I will put x is equals to 10 and y is equals to 10. Okay, now I got two values. X is equals to y and x is greater than y. Fine. Now again we will try to run this program. And now I will put x is equals to 20 and y is equals to 10. Now I got x is greater than y. Correct. This is correct because 20 and 10. But what is happening when we put x is less than y? Why there are all three outputs, right? We only want one output. So the problem is that when it will transfer control to 100, means at this statement, it will execute this statement and then it will go to next statement. It will also execute this statement and it will also execute this statement. Whereas when x is greater than y, it will jump to 300 number statement directly and it will skip these two statements, and therefore we will get only this output. But if x is less than y, it will jump to 100. It will print this, then it will go to next statement, it will print this also, it will print this also, and then it will end the program. So to fix this, what we will do, we will put a stop statement after every write statement. Okay. Now what this stop statement will do, if x is less than y, it will jump to 100, it will print x is smaller than y, and then it will go to next statement. As soon as it will go to next statement, stop, it will go to end program and it will end the program. Okay. So let us run now. Let us put x is 10 and y is 20, means x is smaller than y. Okay. So now problem with my operating system is that whenever it will stop, it will go to end program, right, and it will not show the display. So I have to fix it. If you have 32-bit operating system, then no need to do these corrections. Okay, let me fix this. Now we will run this. So let us put 10, 20, and now we got x is smaller than y. Similarly, again we will run this. 10 and 10. So we got x is equals to y. Again we will check our program, and now 20, 10. So x is greater than y, right? So this additional read statements is due to, since my operating system is 64-bit and output will not, or output will stay for a fraction of second. So to make it stay, we have to insert the read statement. If you are using a 32-bit operating system, then there is no need to add these statements. Hope you have understood this arithmetic if. In next video, we are going to see one of the important program using arithmetic if, that is to solve quadratic equation. Thank you.